Gareth Bale impressed against DortmundSome. Clinical quality on the break from Cristiano Ronaldo was enough to tip the balance at Signal Iduna Park, with Los Blancos enjoying a chance to play in a very open game in the Champions League. Domestically, they often face frustration as opponents sit deep and look to counter, but Dortmund's gun-go style suited Real Madrid down to the ground. Gareth Bale looked bright for the away side, who impressed with their direct, counter-attacking approach in Germany. The hosts looked to play on the front foot and sit high upfield, but their mentality backfired somewhat. And here's how the players of the two teams fared last night. Borussia Dortmund Roman Bürki 710 made one excellent save low down to his right-hand side and was very quick off his line to ensure that his high defensive line wasn't constantly exploited. Had little chance with the Real Madrid goals. Lucas Piszczek 610 covered across from right back well, but didn't get to have the impact in the opposition half that he might usually expect. Given plenty to think about, with Ronaldo and Bale switching position fairly regularly in Real Madrid's front two. Socrates 510 struggled to deal with the pace and power of Gareth Bale on the break, with the Greek defender perhaps better when allowed to tightly mark a player in a deeper scenario. Omer Toprak 510 similarly to his central defensive teammate, Toprak found himself chasing back to his own goal frighteningly regularly, with Dortmund's high-risk line picked apart by Real Madrid well. Boss's tactics looked to be a gamble, and so they proved to be. Jeremy Toljan 510 very keen to press on down the left-hand side and provide an offensive outlet for the home side, but he neglected his defensive duties slightly. Dani Carvalho was permitted the space to hare forward on the counter, a tough night for the youngster. Gonzalo Castro 710 provided energy in midfield in a very hectic midfield battle, where both teams often opted to play very vertical. Very neat on the ball and rarely made any mistakes, with the German midfielder also tenacious when trying to hunt for possession too. Nuri Sahin 610 composed and useful with the ball, but the pace of the game did not suit Sahin when opponents were herring forward at pace on the break. Defensively, he struggled to make an impact, with his deeplying midfield presence sacrificed when Dortmund went looking for the goals required for equalizers. Mario got 610's slightly disappointing performance from the Germany international, as his final ball did not come to fruition at Signal Iduna Park. Saw quite a lot of possession, but he didn't manage to make much happen in the final third, nor on the run. Andriy Yarmolenko 610 a threat whenever he was allowed to consider checking in from the right-hand side. The Ukraine star was positive and would look to beat Nacho, as well as curling some searching balls in towards the back post area too. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang 610 fired home a finish to make it 21 on the night, with the Gabonese striker having plenty of half chances to make something happen. If anything, he should have left the field with a second, but his composure in front of goal let him down. Maximilian Philipp 410 struggled to make anything happen on the counter-attack, with the German winger careless in possession at times. He didn't have any luck out of going up against Dani Carvalho at all, and his ambitious efforts didn't come to anything either. Subs Mohamed Dahid 610 tried to take a few more risks with possession in the last 20 minutes of the contest, with the youngster keen to carry the ball and try to penetrate on the edge of the penalty box. Julian Weigl 610 booked for one very poor challenge. Tried to get his foot on the ball and help Dortmund find themselves in midfield, but Ronaldo's second goal gave Real Madrid the confidence to shut up shop and sit back to see the result out. Christian Pulisic didn't see a great deal of the ball and didn't really get the chance to do much in the game.